guys, and welcome to today's video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kyla. I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday. On this channel, we do a lot of product reviews and a little bit of fashion hauls here and there. If that is something you're interested in, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button down below and join the community. Today, we are talking about the new foundation launched by Pretty Vulgar. Can we just take a moment and admire this bottle? It is beautiful. Like, it's a glass bottle, which is very nice, and it has this cute little bird on top. It's just pretty. Even just to have this sitting on your counter or your vanity, this is very eye-catching and it looks very expensive. Although it is only $39, which when you look at the packaging with it being glass and this rose embossing down here, like, you would expect it to be more, but it is $39 for 1.18 ounces. So you do get a little over an ounce. They have, let's see how many shades, oops. They have 15 shades, and it looks like online on Sephora, a lot of them are sold out. So a little bit about this foundation. It is a full coverage matte liquid foundation that's cooling, lightweight, and long wearing for natural, flawless looking skin. It's for normal, combination, and oily, so it doesn't recommend necessarily using on dry skin, like for skins that are more dry, but that kind of makes sense with it being a matte foundation that can sometimes, you know, enhance or exaggerate the dryness that you may have on your skin. But if you want to try it when you have dry skin, that is fine. I would just suggest using a very hydrating primer or very hydrating moisturizer prior to application. The highlight ingredients in this is lava water, a natural resource from the base of volcanic ruins in the Jeju Islands. It helps to improve the overall condition of the skin and provide environmental defense. Filled with minerals and nutrient salts, it provides antioxidants and supports natural cell production. It also has charcoal powder, which this one I thought was really cool. Like, lava water is pretty freaking cool, but I really like that it had charcoal powder in it. So it absorbs harmful substances from the skin, such as minerals and toxins, leaving a clear, stronger, and healthier surface. It also has sodium hyaluronate, which, you know, pulls in water to moisturize your skin. This is free of sulfates, parabens, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oils, coal tar, trilacon, and contains less than 1% of synthetic fragrance. This product is also vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, and comes in a recyclable packaging. So that's pretty cool that it is recyclable. Like I said, this retails for $39. So this is I'm digging this product. I hope this works wonders on my skin. I did see this online, and then I saw Tati Westbrook review it, and it looked beautiful on her skin, but I think anything that she puts on her face is beautiful. So we'll see how this works on my skin. So we will see how this wears. Like I said, I do not think I have the correct shade. This is Unveiled Queen, and this is for a light to medium, and I would consider myself a light to medium skin tone, but this, it just looks really dark. So I'm gonna stop yapping, and we're gonna go ahead and flop this on the face. I am gonna start with the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas, which I have strangely been enjoying this, and I did not like it when I reviewed it to begin with. The under eye concoction by them I have not used again, but I will say that I used that on David's grandmother, and holy smokes, you guys, it was beautiful on her. So I'm gonna try it again. I figured I'll wait till we get through the foundation testing, because I don't want to try that underneath and then make it be wonky. But I am going to revisit that, since I am enjoying that more now than I did before. And like I said in a previous video back, I think I was using too much of that, and that's why I didn't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a good little shake here, or roll it. I did this with my nail polish too. I roll it instead of shaking. I don't know. It's just what I do, guys. I am going to be using the Bobbi Brown. This is the full coverage face foundation. And I'm going to switch it up a little bit with a bronzer. I'm going to use the Chanel, Sol de Chanel bronzer, which I love that stuff. But I haven't used her for a while, so we're going to see. Okay, so I have one pump on my hand, and I'm going to, I guess, stamp it on. Like I said, I have a feeling this is going to be way too dark, so we are going to end up blending it down the face. I'm doing like stipply motions, and then I'm going to blend it in. I will say I do really like this little brush. I haven't used her for a while, and it's kind of fun to go back and use products that you haven't used, which I'm putting myself on, or I'm going to try anyway, unless I see something really just awesome that I absolutely love and want to have. But I'm going to try to use products that I already have or have already purchased and may not have gotten here yet. And I'm going to try not to jump on the holiday items because those are starting to creep out. The holiday kits are great for like the brush sets, and but I just, when it comes to like eyeshadow palettes and things like that, in the past I have jumped on that bandwagon and I never use them. Is anybody else like that? You don't use the holiday items? Like I even got the Hourglass last year, the little thing that's like this, and it has like 3 blushes, or a couple blushes, a bronzer, and then the ambient powders. I never use it. I don't know why I don't use it. Yeah, you can definitely see there's a color difference. So I'm going to pump a little bit more on my hand, and we are going to blend this down the neck and on my chest, which in the winter time, when we're starting to wear sweaters and stuff like that, this isn't going to be that big of a deal. If your foundation is a little bit too dark, I would still use like the Jergens like gradual tan for your hands, so that way your hands kind of match the rest of what's going on. Let me see. There we go. This is also supposed to be a full coverage matte foundation, and it is pretty full coverage. I can still see my little freckles right here, so I'm going to, just for the sake of trying to make this full coverage, try to pack that on there to see how that does layering. It is buildable. It is covering that up, so that is nice. So if you have some skin pigmentation there that you want to cover up, you can stipple a little bit more product on. I'm gonna try to get my nose really good, because I think like everybody, we lose product on our nose because we're rubbing our nose or putting our sunglasses on. It is not gathering in the center of my eyes there, so all right. I think we have this adequately blended. Blend it up into the hairline a little bit more. Okay. So I'm gonna scooch it in so we can take a look at the skin. So like I said, you can pack it on and build that up. You can still see a little bit of that little peeking through, but not like it was. So I do believe you can continue to build this, but it is quite pretty. It's not gathering in my little smile lines. It's not gathering in my deeper wrinkle crease here. Right now she looks pretty gosh darn good. All right, so let's continue on. I'm going to continue with the rest of my face, and well, you'll see it, but we'll speed it up. So here we go. All right, so there, my face is finished up. I just think she looks pretty so far. Like, she covers up nicely. She blends well with more creamier products since we did use the cream bronzer. So I am going to pop off and finish my eyes, and then I will check in with you in a couple hours. I'm gonna run some errands, and then I will check in with you at the end of the day to see how this held up. So yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Bye. Hi guys, so I am checking in. It has been about 4 hours since we put the foundation on. We have had an outfit change since I got foundation all over my shirt. But overall, it's still holding up. It's not breaking up. I did run some errands, and I did notice that right here by my nose with my sunglasses, it did lift the foundation up. But overall, it is still holding up quite nicely. I will check in with you guys at the end of the day. Hi guys, and welcome back to the final check-in. So far, we've had this foundation on for, let's see, it's almost 7 o'clock now, so about 9 hours. So overall, I think the foundation looks really good. Like, it hasn't rather gathered into the fine lines around my smile lines. It did gather a little bit around my nose, and that's where I lost some of the foundations around my nose, which is normal. That's usually where I lose it. It didn't get too super heavy through here between my brows, and it did not gather at all in that deeper wrinkles, if you want to call it. So yeah, this foundation I think is in the number 2 spot. I think I would like this foundation a little bit better if I had it in the correct shade. So other than that, this is beautiful, but like I said, we can blend it down the neck and on the chest and make it work. So that is it for today's video. I hope you found this beneficial. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a button down below right there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.